chasing the horizon, slowing the setting sun. A silver jet airliner made a quick Midwestern run. The seatbelt light shone softly as we started our descent. And I dreamed of what lay waiting below the firmament. The foothills rolled below me on Indiana's western coast and rose to meet Chicago, the city I love the most. It's always been a problem coming in this time of year, but tonight the road before me trumps the atmosphere. The winds of March can fool you, their mood swing on a dime. But April on the prairie will get you every time, get you every time. Headed south out of Chicago and bypassed Kankakee, when a wash of ancient memories poured all over me. Put the pedal to the metal and turned up the radio. And the night was filled with stories from 30 years ago. There were 8 musicians standing and another one underground. They met out by the crossroads and listened for the sound of voices raised together, of instruments in tune, of songs they'd all forgotten, and howling at the moon. The winds of March can fool you, their mood swing on a dime. But April on the prairie will get you every time, get you every time. Lucky is the old man revisiting his youth, come back with a box of memories and a little bit of the truth. But the only thing that matters when all is said and done is when we weigh our aspirations against what we have become. Winds of March can fool you, their mood swing on a dime. But April on the prairie will get you every time, every time.
The sidewalk meets me every morning, 6:30, give or take a few. It's just a cold and gray reminder of the time when I still had you. I get my coffee round the corner, a double shot, that's what I do. It's just to get my poor heart beating like it did when I still had you. I still had you to take to the dance, still had your funny little sidelong glance, still had that one last second chance I threw away that day. The streetlights watch me every evening, the 520's coming into view. It's just a long ride home to no one, nothing like when I still had you. I still had you to take to the dance, still had your funny little sidelong glance, still had that one last second chance I threw away that day. Your feeling hits me every morning, I don't know what else I can do. Spend another day remembering what I had when I still had you. What I had when I still had you. What I had when I still had you.
Acacias and sweet summer heat arose from your garden and into the street. The tables were set and the drinks were on ice, a night when a vodka and lime would be nice. I moved to the terrace and waited to see all of the curious suitors-to-be. You made your appearance and glanced at the guys. You know I could tell by the look in your eyes. You were the belle of the evening, and I was a friend of a friend. You had your eyes on the fine boys, and I couldn't wait for the evening to end. The band played a slow one, lights dimmed, but no one gave you a reason to stay. They tried to persuade you, then something made you turn your attention my way. Pirouetting on me for the second dance, and I was sure that I had lost the chance of having you before the evening was through. But played a waltz of lovers lost in deep romance. He took advantage of the circumstance. Before I knew it, I was dancing with you. I was dancing with you. The beautiful dream girl, the good friends were suitably proud. They cast their fortunes in your world, but the music was playing a little too loud. You had expectations and old aspirations, hoping to live out your dreams. Follow the grand plan, marry a rich man. Nothing's as sure as it seems. You were pirouetting on me for the second dance, and I was sure that I had lost the chance of having you before the evening was through. But when they played a waltz of lovers lost in deep romance, you took advantage of the circumstance. Before I knew it, I was dancing with you. I was dancing with you. You know I could tell by the look in your eyes. You wanted to dance away into the night. You were pirouetting on me for the second dance, and I was sure that I had lost the chance of having you before the evening was through. But when they played a waltz of lovers lost in deep romance, you took advantage of the circumstance. Before I knew it, I was dancing with you. I was dancing with you. I was dancing with you. I was dancing with you.
She left town on a Friday evening, packing everything she owned, headed west from somewhere nowhere for the coast. In a beat-up El Camino, she finally hit the road in a summer desert rainstorm, seeking gold. Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. Can you wash the dust off a desert rose tonight? Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. You will melt the flame in a cowgirl's heart tonight. She had nothing to leave behind her. Nothing is all she lost. You can't make the leap if you can't afford the cost. It was time for a brand new future, for a life without hurt and pain. So tonight she leaves her sins in the desert rain. Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. Can you wash the dust off a desert rose tonight? Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. You will melt the flame in a cowgirl's heart tonight. seems endless, a white line on a field of black. But her mind's made up, she's never turning back. But things will look much brighter if morning brings more than light. Wish her well as her taillights fade into the night. Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. Can you wash the dust off a desert rose tonight? Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. You will melt the flame in a cowgirl's heart tonight. Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. Can you wash the dust off a desert rose tonight? Amazing rain is falling, rain keeps falling. You will melt the flame in a cowgirl's heart.
Summer came early in 1921. By the middle of March, it was hot as hell, and the dog days had begun. Red dust caked the stars and bars, hanging tattered, tired, and torn on the Mississippi Delta day when I was born. Mother cried all night, then never shed another tear, 'cause my deadbeat daddy left a goodbye note and hopped the first train out of here. She found work down south of Jackson and sent me north to the sugar cane. I never knew no better, but I knew I better not complain. But I didn't sign up, I didn't sign up for this. When I made my mark on the dotted line, no, I didn't sign up, I never signed up for this. If I knew then what I know now, I'd sooner die. 10 years old, my uncle put me on the crew. I worked like a dog out in the field, picking anything that grew. We got moccasins in the pond and spiders in the night. If I could make it through that, figured I'd be alright. Made it out of high school and headed on down the state. I went to class and got good grades, tried to learn how not to hate. I graduated top dog, was becoming a man of means. Then World War II and I was off to the Philippines. But I didn't sign up, I didn't sign up for this. When I made my mark on the dotted line, no, I didn't sign up, I never signed up for this. If I knew then what I know now, I'd sooner die. Pacific surrender, not exactly a day at the beach, just a little bit longer, just a little bit out of reach. GIPOW, looking at 3 years and change. Came back to Chicago, fell in love with a girl named Jane. When I was young, we had a cure for the common cold. The weak got sick, the fit stayed well, and the elders just got old. But now she doesn't know me, she's lost beyond the mist. The love of my life didn't sign up for this. No, I didn't sign up. I didn't sign up for this. When I made my mark on the dotted line, no, I didn't sign up. I never signed up for this. If I knew then what I know now,
Take a number, please. Walk your little problem to the back of the line and make yourself at home. You're gonna be there for a long, long time to set your mind at ease. You got lots of company on this slide. Take a number, please. Take a number, please. Then step aside. They say it's a brand new world. Your precious dream is just a nightmare now. You made some big mistakes. You wanna fix them, but you don't know how. It's always been so easy. Now there's a rougher patch of road up ahead. It's a brand new world, a brand new world, just like they said. So take a number, please. Walk your little problem to the back of the line. Make yourself at home. You're gonna be there for a long, long time to set your mind at ease. You got lots of company on this slide. And take a number, please. Take a number, please. Then step aside. We'll call out your number as soon as we can. Tell us your story, wrap it in glory. We give you your moment in the sun. We'll take a number, please. Work a little harder for our sympathy. Write yourself a note. Put a little whiskey in that cup of tea. They took that strapping racehorse, hitched into a cheap little carnival ride. Take a number, please. Take a number, please. Then step aside. Call out your number as soon as we can. You tell us your story, wrap it in glory. We give you your moment in the sun. But take a number, please. Work a little harder for our sympathy. Write yourself a note. Put a little whiskey in that cup of tea. They took that strapping racehorse, hitched into a cheap little carnival ride. Take a number, please. Take a number, please. Then step aside. Or take a number, please. Take a number, please. Then step aside.
I never wanted to get a tattoo. No, no. But I've got one. It's a beautiful picture of you. Oh, yeah. It's a hot one. It tells you everything you need to know about me. It's in a place that's not so easy to see. On my heart, I guess I've been quite a fool with my life. And I'm not done yet. I've been avoiding my trouble and strife. But I can't outrun it. And now I look at what we've done to get where we are. I know it's bound to leave a visible scar on my heart. Where do we go from here tonight? We gotta move toward the light. Where do we go from here tonight? There's still something I'd like you to see. Oh yeah, could surprise you. No one else can really show you but me. Though he tries to. It's a place where what we want can come true, while it keeps the memories of me and you. It's my heart. My heart.
Don't stand in the doorway, come in if you want. Let me move all this stuff off the couch. I've been looking for something I hope isn't lost, and I've been turning the place inside out. Remember that summer we worked down at Al's and played ball with those guys from the mill. There's a picture we took on the 4th of July, and I just wanted to see if we still look the same. Have you been into Rico's? Well, everything's changed. There's not a trace of the old simple sins. Fraternity paddles all over the walls, and it's $1 a game on the pins. Remember that party when Bobby came back after lasting a week on the coast? I just sat at the bar trying to soak it all in. And if I squinted real hard, it almost looked the same. Looked the same, yeah. Everybody that appeals to me is about 1,000 miles from where he wants to be someday. Look the same, yeah. Every woman that I see downtown has a plastic smile on a hard luck frown. And it's Saturday morning with Friday to blame when I think of that old campus crowd. I get down to Bourbon and put on some tunes, and the neighbors all say I'm too loud. But if nothing comes easy, it comes just the same. And I hang on each word from the past. And if she was still here, I'd be rolling again. And I'd know that the first and the last would look the same. Look the same, yeah. The same, yeah.
I think of you in August on a Sunday afternoon, or walking in the sand beneath an orange Mallorca moon. So much I can't believe that you would have to go away from me so soon. I followed you in springtime to the gates of San Miguel, and met you in the plaza at the tolling of the bell. The souls of saints were stirring while the demons had another tale to tell. I was a soldier who fought a different war, looking for something upon a distant shore. You took the ride I offered and you shouted at the sky. You warned me not to love you and you taught me how to lie. We set our separate boundaries as we waited for the setting sun to die. I was a soldier who fought a different war, looking for something on a distant shore. Nobody knows what the future has in store. I never knew what I was fighting for. Without a purpose and a girl without a name, a road without direction that we travel just the same. To find the good within us we must choose to play a final waiting game. You pan the dull horizon and you think about your fate, a passenger to nowhere with a feeling that you're late. How easy it would be to leave it all behind, to keep a certain date.
My middle name always left me cold. By the time we were 10 years old, gone our separate ways, me and my middle name. Kinda like salt in a sugar bowl, or the Sacred Heart in a rock and roll. I maintain it's the way it was with my middle name. But it was what it was, from the cradle to the grave. It was what it was, and ever shall remain. I had to see what I could see, so I quit my precious Tennessee to find my claim to fame, left behind my middle name. My middle name, it cried and cried, a red-headed stepchild tossed aside. Out in the wind and rain, out to go my middle name. But it was what it was, from the cradle to the grave. It was what it was, and ever shall remain. Don't turn back, don't look behind. Town to town in double time. Anywhere but here, and I'll be fine. When the race was run, I came in first. Then found myself stuck in reverse. Fortunes changed from good to bad to worse. When the message came at the break of day, I was about 1,000 miles away. By myself alone, all's forgiven, come on home. A year it came and a year it went, happiest year I ever spent. Back in Tennessee, just my middle name and me. So it was what it was, from the cradle to the grave. It was what it was, and ever shall remain. Was what it was, ever shall remain.
reached from his pocket, said, "Here's 20 for the hat." I said, "It's yours if you want it. I got lots more like that." I got a thing about money, don't wanna make it that way. Just put it back in your pocket and save it for a rainy day. He called the 10 in the corner, nudged the 8 in the side. Threw his stick on the table, I thought he was gonna cry. Got a thing about money, don't wanna make it that way. Put it back in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day, save it for the end of the world. Save it for a rainy day, or spend it on some pretty girl. We're watching Monday Night Football. He says the Packers are gonna win. Then the quarterback fumbles, walks off with a stupid grin. Got a thing about money, don't wanna make it that way. Put it back in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day, save it for the end of the world. Save it for a rainy day, or spend it on some pretty girl. Yeah, save it for a rainy day. She put her hand on my knee, said, "Hon, did you bring any change?" I said, "I really don't know, but your hand's well within range." Got a thing about money, I'm gonna spend it that way. Got a hole in my pocket, welcome to that rainy day. Save it for a rainy day, save it for the end of the world. Save it for a rainy day, or spend it on some pretty girl. Yes, save it for a rainy day, save it for the end of the world. Yes, save it for a rainy day, or spend it on some pretty girl.
There's nothing like a good cigar underneath the Christmas star. Find whiskey friends and greeting cards round the burning barrel. Wrapping paper up in the smoke, give the fire another poke. Cock and bull and salty jokes, tell 'em at your peril. And we've all come home from the great unknown. Yes, we've all come home once more. nothing like a noisy place, filled with family, friends, and grace. You'll seldom see a stranger's face come across the threshold, cheering on the season's end, with New Year's just around the bend. Cap it with a loud amen and clap 'em on the shoulders. And we've all come home from the great unknown. Yes, we've all come home once more. There's nothing like December white underneath the heavens bright, with time enough before the light to raise a final carol. Christmas comes but once a year. Let's make a promise now, my dears, to meet again next time right here, round the burning barrel.